I'm gonna tell you a story. The first thing you have to understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle because I'm the one who's talking to you. Welcome to the cult. Alright. Well, I may be a doofus. So, while I may have discovered that there may be some sort of issue with the sound on my Xbox, the reason I discovered this is because I thought that there was some problem with my DVD player. Now, I went out and I got another DVD player today because it's like 25 bucks, whatever. It's like, if my DVD player is broken, then I would like it to work. I plug in the new one. Nothing. I think my problem might actually be a power strip issue. Now, luckily, I still have the receipt. The lesson from this is keep your receipts in case you screw up like I just did. Because I'm grateful for the fact that, for one thing, I just got the thing today. So chances are, they'll look at me and be like, what was wrong? I was like, I didn't need it. My DVD player was fine. And the power outlet was broken. Please laugh at me because I'm laughing at myself. Anyway, but like, so I may have gone through all of this so I could like watch and listen to The Princess Bride, when the problem was I actually was able to the entire time. I was just kind of being a dip-ass moron about it. So I'm gonna have to like finagle my power situation and see what I can manage, but I'll be able to hopefully see it soon. I want it so bad. Anyway, like, admittedly, I know well enough that I can quote basically the entire movie while watching it without sound. Well, that's not the same. Alright, well, I'll be here since I've only been on here for like 2 minutes. Uh, Martian Dreams. Going pretty well with that. I have moved from Hellas back to Olympus. I've gone through the mines and met up with the dying Mason to get his emblem so I can give it to his brother, which is kind of a big deal for Masons, that sort of thing. Like, my grandfather was a Mason, so like, you could argue that that's why I know that. I don't exactly, actually, no, I know exactly why I know that. I didn't even know that my grandfather was a Mason when I did this, but apparently I did a book report or like it was a biography, like a biography report on Ty Cobb when I was in high school. And apparently Ty Cobb was a Mason. Um, Ty Cobb's a fascinating dude. But so I know for a fact that like Masons have this thing about like many fraternal orders do honestly, about symbols of the order, and especially if like members of a family are part of the same order, like two brothers being part of a fraternal order, they're like extra tight on like multiple levels in that. So like that's kind of like taking uh the request of like take this cross to like the church where I got it from, mixed within please take this back to my please take this family heirloom back to my brother. So like it's kind of a big deal. So I have that, and like I have the radium because there's like I mentioned in a previous video, radium is kind of a big deal in terms of the plot of Martian Dreams. I needed to power the dream machine. Oh, check out how trippy Martian Dreams is. Your character eats green berries, green Martian berries, alien fruit, to get psychometry and have a conversation with a machine as to how to fix it. That is some trippy business right there. So the radium is necessary to power it. I have it. I have the symbol. the symbol is actually technically needed for like plot reasons to get like another parts of the machine, but like I'm not even gonna get into that right now, cause I am looking for my ray gun. So here's the thing: radium is necessary for a plot reason. Big chunk of it is needed for powering certain Martian machinery. So you have chunks of radium, but you also have chips of radium. Chips of radium are ammunition for ray guns. I want my Martian ray gun. So currently I'm like dipping through all the passages trying to find one, and I'm just like I'm frustrated. I want my ray gun. It's not too much to ask for. Alright, so now that I've vented about that, two game recommendations I'm gonna get out of here. So one, they're both phone games. One is Vampire's Fall Origin. You play a army recruit from the town of Vampire who basically gets drafted to be the Ratha for the village. You basically become your village champion to basically go fight this dude called the Witchmaster, who's rolling through with his with his mixture of undead and human follower army, just rolling through the country. They're like, well, we, and they're like, send out your strongest warrior. And we're like, new guy, you get to do it. And you're like, what? I, I, guys, I, the only thing I've killed so far is a rat, and it bit me, and you all called me stupid for it biting me. What is this? Like, I'm not joking. That actually happens. The game is hilarious. It really is. Like, it's kind of meta because there's this dude called Marid who basically says, well, you're this special thing that's effectively a planeswalker. So you are a multi-dimensional being now. You can you can sort of leave your plane a little bit and go and do battle with people who are like you, specifically like vampires, because you can do like PvP dueling, and just basically like that's what part of what Marid is for. And you can actually, I guess, like I haven't tried to, but I guess you can form like guilds and stuff. I mean, I haven't tried to. I haven't done any of the like other player interaction stuff. It's Vampire Full Origin. It is a awesome little game. It has great replay value. Um, as these things called Daily Brutals and World Brutals, which are like extra tough monsters that you get like extra rewards for fighting. Um, there's also this other thing called the Alpha Hunt, which I did with you could have up to 4 characters, and I basically completed the Alpha Hunt for my main character, um, which basically means like you've killed a certain number of alphas, you've gathered a certain number of resources from it, and you get a certain number of like points essentially for defeating it, like depending on how quickly you defeat it, and like you can get certain bonuses for like other things. But like it's got a lot of replay value in terms of extra characters. It has 4 different houses of different kinds of vampires that you can be, including Nosferatu. Everyone knows Nosferatu. Um, so classic. Let's see, what are the other ones? Ren Jenny, Equitas, and I feel like the fourth one was another one that I like immediately recognized. Like, what is this? Why do I immediately recognize this? But anyway, and the other one is a game. I believe it's called Evolution. I don't have it on my phone right now. A lot of people who have smartphones might understand the position that apps generally put you in of, no, I'm special. I have to be on your main memory. I can't be on a card. I can't be. I'm special. Which means I'm forever at like, despite having like one of the largest memory cards possible that I can insert in, I can't put any of my yachts on the dang thing. So frustrating. No point in having all that memory to be able to have like photos and stuff when I don't have enough memory on my main phone to have a camera app. Because it's actually kind of getting that stupid. Anyway, but the game's called Evolution. Um, you can replay it multiple times, believe it or not. It can take it straight from free floating amino acids all the way to being like sentient androids in space with genetically augmented humans. Solid little game. Not even joking. Alright, now that I've talked to you about my krIDA, this is Uncle gonna sing myself out. Dream safely, play safely, out there always out. And do by yourself, and do right by Bondu. Dream safely out there, from Oracle me, to all of you out there, whoever you be.